Aha. I just have a binaural beat in the background. So, what is the update of what am I doing, huh? So, it was around it was around 4 a.m. that because I had the analysis. I'm gonna put this in the video. My analysis was something like this. It'll come up, hit the 70.5, and just kind of dump, and then do whatever, kind of go like this. That's kind of what I assumed would happen, and I knew they would come back up. Like I definitely knew they would come back up because I thought they were gonna do this, then drop the trend. You feel me? I thought they were gonna come up right then and there, right inside of that London session window, that crucial area, but they didn't. So what I saw was, I mean, they came up, they pushed down through the trend line, which is what I expected, so that they could get everybody out that's long during Asian session, during Sitsoy. But they actually, I thought, yeah, I always assumed they were gonna hit this or come down to the trend line, fake out, and then push up quickly. But I mean, that's kind of still what they did. They pushed down, pushed up, pushed down, pushed up. Because remember, there's a zone right here that needs to get broken. They got a stop hunt, break and retest trader. A break and retest trader gets caught right here, only to grab the sell down for New York. Now it looks like I'm missing a move here. Where am I in the market here? Right? Well, let me first start out by saying this. I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. It is raining like heck over here where I'm at. It's 7 in the morning. And I woke up and yeah, I got stopped out. I got stopped out. Turn that down. Yeah, I got stopped out real bad. Real bad. So usually I'm looking at 15-minute candles. So let's see. Yeah, so I had money down here. I had it like, hey, look down here. The Fibonacci was right. The 79 got crept through. Then they violate that. You sell right here. My entire strategy was like perfect right here. I think that's what's so upsetting about what's happening to price action right now is that I knew all of this was going to happen. Okay, so check this out, right? I was up at around 3 a.m. earlier, right? It's 7:49 a.m. now. It's 7:50. It just hit 7:50, right? And what's so funny is I had a sell stop order sitting right here, right? I had an entry of 33.30. My profit target was, let me go look up all this information. My profit target was 32.25. I guarantee you that this is very upsetting. I've been kicking myself in the foot the whole morning, but because I just basically got up. But I got up and I had been stopped out, and this was very upsetting because I knew this was going to go down. And when people say that you can't really, like, people who think, people who say that they know what's going to happen, they're probably BSing. That person's probably BSing because you would know what's going to happen if you analyze the market properly. Like I said, I knew that we're going to come back up to grab this and hit the 79 on the Fibonacci right here, because there was an area right here that we're going to come up, catch breakout retest traders on the 1 minute chart before pushing price back down. Like, I knew that was going to happen, but I didn't know when they were going to do it. See, right now they're holding up that trend line, that retail trend line. Mm-hmm. And right now, I just don't want them to, you know. So yeah, I hope some of y'all have caught some money this morning at this point. Yeah, this was textbook, right? So anyway, I had a sell stop sitting right here. And it was sitting right here. And I was targeting this extension on the Fibonacci. Now, what's so upsetting about this is I was in profit, right? Let's take out our measuring tool. Check it out. I sold at 33.30. Price came all the way down to a low of 33.05.06. So I was about at some point while I was sleeping, I was about 30 pips in profit. You feel me? I was about 30 pips in profit. You feel me? Then price shoots right back up on us and engulfs the candle right next to it. This candle right here. You feel me? It engulfs the candle right next to it and pulls right back into it perfectly, right? To mitigate that order block, trapping anyone who went short right here before giving us that measured move back up to clear these highs. To stop out anyone who went short here too. Well, they're really getting shaken out. And the break and retest traders get caught right here before the move pushes right back down on them. If that makes any sense, that's where my head was at. But what's funny is, if I was awake and I would see this happening right here, I would take my money off the table, right? Take my little 20 pips or whatever, and I would get right into this one. Because this right here is an order block, a mitigation order, where the banks push price back up and they're in drawdown because they have to sell this candle right here. So they come back into that candle, mitigate it perfectly, no drawdown, pushes right up. I had no drawdown on both of those entries, and yet I was asleep. See, this is why I say timing is so important. I literally was up at around 3:30. Right now, I'm kicking myself in the foot because I missed 40 pips here, and I missed like 20 pips here. So that was already 60 pips right there that I would have got. And I'm using mini lots, so that's $60. Yeah, it's a little upsetting because I am trying to compound this small account right now. And yeah, that wasn't fun to just lose that much right now. But this is all 15 minutes candle stuff. So we're about to enter, we're 4 minutes away from entering this New York session window. Again, I like to look for 3 key areas. Number 1, this orange box right here. I'm looking for 3 key zones. That's 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., which is Sid Toy, which is short for Asian session. That's what people like to call it, Asian session. Then you have Then you have 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. That is London session, right? Then you have 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Now I understand, which is New York session. Now I understand what someone would say. Well, doesn't Asian session start at 5 p.m.? Doesn't London session start at 3 p.m. 3 a.m.? Doesn't New York start at, well, New York starts at 8. So we're about to run into New York session. We see that huge push down right there. Okay. I'm a little upset because I had a sell limit. I was going to it's funny because I put a sell stop over here. I was in profit. And then I woke up with my stop loss getting hit because you can clearly see that I never took profit because I was asleep. If I was awake, I obviously would have taken profit on this candle right here as it's pushing back up. And I would have got right back into this direction because this fits my bias. The lows got taken out. Okay, so now an order block gets created and then it pushes through. Same thing over here, though. Not same thing over here, but I had a sell stop over here, but I didn't have a sell limit over here. I should have put a sell limit over here because I knew this was going to come up to at least 62 and then sell off. This came up to 64 and sold off. So I would have got only 2 pips, 3 pips of drawdown maximum, depending on my spread. And I would have been up for another 40 pips. So this all together would have been 60 plus 40. That right there would have been all 100 pips. Just in 3 different directions. 1, 2, 3. That right there would have been 100 pips already on a couple mini lots. That's $100. You feel me? I said a couple mini lots on 1 mini lot, but each trade you put up a mini lot. Damn, I really would have cashed out right there, but I was not paying attention. Forex Factory, 6 a.m. news, and USD folder, 10:45 a.m. I feel like New York session is really going to give us a great move. I will come back for New York session. Right? So 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. would be this. Excuse me, 8 p.m., 11 p.m. This is all New York Standard Time, by the way, Eastern Standard Time. Okay, it just turned 8 a.m. They're probably going to push price back up, grab these highs one more time, and then just kind of, or it could just go like this. Just as long as it rattles out those longs, or yeah. Because remember, the retail trader is, I mean, we're all retail traders. Anyone trading like less than $10 million or whatever, with $10 million or less in their bank account, that's like retail trading, you know, at that point, or in their brokerage account, excuse me. But I'm saying the retail minded trader is seeing this trend right here. So look at structure. Lower high, or this is a higher low. This is a higher low, right? To the longs, the retail trader, they see this as long. But this is going to come back up, grab these highs, and then push down. That's what I'm looking for. So I have another order sitting up there. Let me see, where's my order at? Yeah, so I have another order sitting up there. Let me show you guys. And I'm really looking for that second hour of each zone. All right, this is Eastern time, New York time. I'm on the East Coast. Now, what you want to look for, let me make this trade real quick. Idea. I'm looking for a sell limit at 65. My take profit's going to be 120 pips down at 32.45, and then my stop is going to be 150. Or excuse me, 15 pips at 33.80. So it's going to look like that. I just want them to come back up, take those highs out, and push price down. Because my bias already kind of happened. I like to stay on the 15-minute because it's less noisy than everything else. And yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, what I typically like to do is during sit toy, I like to look for, in each of these sessions, I like to look at the second hour, okay? The second hour of each zone right here is called the equities hour. That's where you really see the fundamental moving blocks of this market. So for Sitsoy, that would be 9 p.m. For London, that would be 3 a.m., the London Open. That's when we see a lot of price action, right? And then for New York, we would see movement at 9 a.m. And what these times are right here, again, this is known as the equities hour, which is the second hour of each session. Second hour of each session. Keeping this in mind, we can then execute a little better. So the question becomes, okay, well, what happens here, right? Well, 1 second. Okay. So let me delete this Fibonacci for a second. So this orange box is 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's all of Sitsoy. But here is this yellow box is 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., right? Which is basically highlighting a small part of Asian range, right? So to speak. So let's see. Remember, the equities hour is the second hour of each session, right? Of each box. So let's look at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. military time is 2100. So let's go to 2100. Here we go. We can see, okay, we got movement into that third hour. And then we can see the setup where it just banged against the top, double top, pushes down, gave you some pips, pushes up, induces longs. Because I already knew. Remember, I don't know why I haven't even said this yet, but who's in the money? These are the things that I ask myself. Who's in the money? Where is the money? So who's in the money right here? Anyone who went long, these longs. Where is the money? Underneath, under long entries. So what does all this mean, huh? Who's in the money? Well, who's in the money? The guy who went long over here. The guy who went long over here. Well, hold on, let me do this. So my bias, when price action still looked like this, if that makes any sense, and I saw it pushing out of Asian range and into London, when I saw that, my bias was this. I was like, okay, who's in the money? Okay, this guy right here. This guy who went long. These guys who went long off the trend line, eating off that trend line, right? Those are the people who are in the money. They're in profit right now. The people who went long the day before, Sunday night, they went long on the trend line during Asian session. They also went long on Friday before the weekend, and before the market closed, they went long on Friday. So those people are in the money, right? Which still hasn't been taken out, by the way, which is very important to understand, right? But anyway, right? They are in the money, the longs, right? Now, where is the money? It's going to be under long entries, right? So that's why I had money symbol here, money symbol here. So I'm like, okay, well, they're obviously going to, like, once I saw price was up here, I'm like, okay, well, they're obviously going to push down, though. They're obviously going to push down. Because if they don't push down, then they can't wipe out the longs. So they have to eventually come down here and push people out. Also, my bias was the 200 moving average on the 1 minute chart, or the 1 hour chart, excuse me. So as you can see, if we go to the 1 hour chart, move this out of the way. You can see that's exactly what happened. And that's exactly what I look for. I look for the 200 moving average to get violated. We get a perfect wick off that 200 moving average, right? But that's not the best part. And also we violated this. But that's not the best part. When we drop back down to a 15-minute chart, first of all, this money gets violated. But as you can see, again, an order block got created here. They sell right here, then they buy right here. This candle engulfs the candle right next to it, and it becomes an order block because they now are in drawdown. The banks are in drawdown. The big financial institutions, they're in drawdown. So they have to then mitigate their short order. and they mitigate it by getting out of it for break even right here before shooting price back up. So I missed that as well, which this is my perfect setup. I get the move out of London for whatever bias I have. In this case, it was short because the longs are in the money. And then once they're done grabbing the money, they'll grab it the other way because now they got to grab this guy who went short up here and went short up here and even went short right here. They're getting trapped. So this guy's going to get wiped out. This guy gets wiped out. This guy gets trapped because now he's in drawdown, but they're not going to let you out. They're just going to let you out maybe for a loss or break even. They're never going to let you get a little bit of profit. They're going to trap you there. You know what I'm saying? That's when the order blocks happen. When the guy thinks that it's going one way and they sell it the other way, or they buy it the other way, depending the direction, and they get trapped. Here you see they got trapped. Whoever went short right here, they got trapped. Now they're in negative equity right here. They're in negative equity. Price pulls back on them. Maybe they get a little bit of a chance to get out, but I mean, it just shoots right up. So, yeah, I missed 20 pips here, 40 pips here, and 40 pips here. So that would have been 100 pips right there. And that's what I look for a day, about 100 pips a day. So I am kicking myself in the foot right now. I am a bit upset. But again, I can't be too mad because at least I knew what I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? So I do know what I'm doing in these markets. But I am not going to lie. I did over leverage a little bit. And it's funny because I preach against that. So just stick to your rules, you know. I was one trade. But I do have money on another trade. I do have another trade idea. I do have a sell limit sitting right here. And that is simply because of this. You bring out your Fibonacci tool. We go from this swing high to this swing low. And we perfectly hit the 79. Pulls back on us. I could get an entry right here, but again, I would be chasing this move. I really don't think it's going to bounce against this trend line. It might, but it could always just push right up. Break and retest traders think it's going up. They end up taking the move back up here, and then they get stuffed. That's what I feel like is going to happen. Price is going to respect the trend line, make traders think that it's going to go long before finally stuffing all their positions and taking this guy out. The reason I say that is because, again, look at structure. Look at market structure. This looks like it's still going up. We keep seeing higher lows. Feel me? But I really do. I'm just waiting for that big dump. So we're probably gonna get into a New York session. I'm not gonna lie either. I haven't really even eaten anything yet. I haven't even like I brushed my teeth, but I didn't floss yet or anything like that. So I got to get all that done. I literally just woke up, saw that I was not in profit, and I was just super upset. Like I literally woke up, saw that I got stopped out, and I was just like, okay, I gotta start a Zoom call right now because I don't like this. So I was a little upset at the beginning of the, not a little upset. I was very upset at the beginning of the Zoom call, but I think at this point now that I've kind of calmed down a bit and I've had this binaural beat in the background, I think I feel a lot better. Now, again, let's bring over this for a second so I can show something. I can illustrate something here. I marked down Sunday's opening price too. I knew that was going to get rated. Usually I look for Asian range to get rated. So whatever side gets rated first, I sell. Depending if it goes higher, I'll sell, and if it goes lower, I'll buy, because they're just trying to induce people, right? I learned these strategies. Um, this is something that I have known about for quite some time now, actually. Um, yeah, I learned this stuff on YouTube for sure. But so yeah, this is all just textbook stuff. So yeah, this yellow box right here is the second hour is right here. So here's 9 a.m., 9 p.m., excuse me. Then here's 3 p.m. right here. And then here's 9 a.m. right here. So you can see I have my tool ready. And as you can see, we're starting to creep on that trend line now. But I always look for that second hour, because the second hour is always when things kind of happen. You can see at 9, things started kind of happening over here. At 3, things started happening over here. Right? That's where you get that movement. And then at 9 a.m., I can only imagine for New York, things are gonna be moving then too as well. This yellow box is Sitoy. This green box is London, and then this blue box is New York, of course, right? All we gotta do is sit back and see what happens. This is the waiting game. That's right. It's the waiting game. Because again, I'm looking for that extension back down low. Which would come down to this extension. And to be honest, on a 4-hour time frame, GU has been going up like for a little bit. So I kind of want, yeah, it just keeps creating a bullish structure. But now it looks like it's finally going to come down and kind of grab all this. Seems to be like a double bottom down here where there might be money. I say might be. There is money there. Yeah. I mean, I really do feel like, yeah, this is a bullish structure that's now becoming bearish, because now it's starting to reverse right up here in this section. It's, you can see volume is starting to coil up right here. It's kind of just trading sideways. And then it'll probably tuck under and just kind of give us the measured move. You know what I mean? So let's go look at the 1 hour, 30-minute. Oof, there we go. 15-minute. Yeah, exactly. I told you. I told you. Got to look for that move back up. How do I feel about limit orders? I don't hate limit orders. I don't hate limit orders, but it gets tricky, like, because then you're playing this guessing game. Like I had a sell stop again. I had a sell stop over here. It got triggered at 4 a.m. I was sleeping my ass off. I was in profit, and then this beautiful order block gets created on the 15-minute chart. I missed that, and then it shoots up, stops me out of my original sell order, and then pushes up to new highs and then sells back off. Like I would have got into here, I would have got into here because this is an order block. I would have pushed it up. I would have like literally been in that. I would have been in profit right here because I had a sell stop, so I was in profit, and then I got stopped out. And I would have been in this one too because a there's a double top formation right here that people are shorting out of, and that needs to get rated first so that break and retest traders get induced so that they could push price back down. So overall, this was 25 pips right here, 40 pips right here. Let's just say, yeah, like, this was 20 pips here, 40 pips here. That's 60 pips. And then there's another 40 pips right here. So that's 100 pips right there that I missed out on this morning. And I am using mini lots, so that's $100. If you're using standards, that's 1,000. Put it into perspective. Put it into perspective. So we're hitting against. What are we hitting against? It looks like we're hitting. We're in this golden zone right here. This is a golden zone. 50% to 61.8. I'm looking to see some sort of rejection, either of this zone, so we could sell it right now, or have it go up to here and have it sell off. I really don't know just yet. But again, I'm waiting for that equities hour in New York. Again, this is why we sit on our hands, because look at what they're doing to price right now. We are officially in our box. Remember, New York is 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. So we're in our box right now. But it's 8:22, 8:23. So it won't be until 9 a.m. that we really see some sort of crazy moving around 10 a.m., 11 a.m. And remember, we have USD news on Forex Factory. We have an orange folder at 10:45 a.m. So that's the last 15 minutes. Oops. That's the last 15 minutes of our 3-hour window, which I forgot to label up here. This is our 3-hour window. Again, 15-minute. This is just a 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart. I'm probably gonna make some breakfast or whatever right now. And kind of just wait for this Europe. This Europe. Just gonna wait for this New York window to open. Again, we are already in New York session. New York session starts at 8 a.m. Eastern. So we are officially in New York session, but I'm just waiting for price to kind of just like give me a clue. Because remember, they could give us this bearish pin bar all they want, but they can still shoot price back up. Because this looks like it's trying to shake out longs. And remember, who's in the money? That's the question you gotta always ask yourself. And where's the money? The guy who went long right here, guys right here, and who's in the money? The longs, right? The longs are in the money. Because look at the structure. What's a bullish structure? Higher lows, right? So we see a swing low right here. We see a push up, pull back, higher low. We see a push up, pull back, higher low. We getting crazy action on this. I think this is going to be a continuation where they finally give us the sell off because nobody gets a free lunch. Yeah, the guy that went short here, he was right, but he was early because they pushed up on him. They stopped him right out, and then they finally gave him the trend. This looks like a beautiful. I'm gonna wait till this closes. This candle is gonna close in 4 minutes. But if it closes like this underneath this golden zone, I will take a sell. But you can see they grabbed the guy who went short over here, stopped him out before giving us that measured move back down. I just want this guy to get taken out. So price has to come down here. It has to come down here. You see what they're doing on the 5 minute. Again, I know this looks kind of nuts. Yeah, there's too much happening on the chart. I got you. Hold up. There's too much happening on the chart. And again, I don't really like to look at any other time frame but the 15 minute. Woo. Yeah, I really do. My bias really is a sell right now because I say it because, man, look, look at all these guys who are long right here who still haven't gotten out. They're long over here and still haven't gotten out. They're long over here and still haven't gotten out. So price needs to come down on them. It needs to come to this area. Price needs to come to this area. You can see how the 1 hour chart looks. Looks really beautiful. We're getting that perfect bearish pin bar against this golden zone right here. This golden zone is the Fibonacci 61.8 to 50. That's the golden zone. Yes, I've combined like 3 different strategies here at this point, like 5 different strategies to create one trading style. We got 20 seconds left for this 15-minute candle. Five, four, three, two, one. Boom, next candle. So it closed right above the trend line. So you know what that means, right? I'm looking for a move back up to this so that this person that went short right here, they get taken out one more time Then the people that are long, they think this is a continuation, the break and retest traders, and then boom, get this guy, take this guy. Now, for me, one thing that I look for, or one thing I realize is there's somebody that's going to get wiped out. There's somebody that is going to get shaken out. And there's the still thinks. By the way, thank you, and drop a like down below, and make sure you click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get notifications whenever I am live streaming on YouTube or Zoom for that matter. You can get access to my Discord down in the description below. Thank you so much for the support. If you have been here for this long, I really do appreciate it. Don't think I don't. I really this goes a long way. Thank you, really. So still thinks. So who's getting wiped out? The longs. Who's getting shaken out? The shorts. Who still thinks that the trend is going in their favor? The longs. No. The ones who get wiped out are always the still thinks. I call them the still thinks. So who are the still thinks? The still thinks are the people who still thinks that the trend is in their favor. So these longs are going to get wiped out. Right? This long, this long. These shorts are going to get shaken out. Because here, this person gets shaken out of their position before giving them more. Then this person is probably going to get shaken out of his position before they give him some more. And the longs, they're the ones who still think that the trend is going to go in their favor. Why? Because the structure gets respected until it doesn't anymore. Look at this. This is what I mean. I know I've already done this 3 times, but look, I'm illustrating for you. What are we seeing right here? What are we seeing? We're seeing a bullish structure. It's right. Right? We see our first swing low right here. Our first swing low right here. Right? Then we have a higher high. Then we have a higher low. Then we have a higher high. Then we have a higher low. Next, we're going to have a higher high. But then we're going to get a lower low. This higher low is going to get violated. Now structure changes. So that's the key thing to remember. That's the key thing to remember is what the structure look like. There's a reason why the still think that the trend is in their favor. Why is that? Because the structure hasn't been violated. Remember, when we're looking at pure price action, let's even take away this 200 moving average. When we're looking at pure price action, remember, you have to look at structure. This higher low hasn't been violated. This higher low hasn't been violated. This higher high hasn't been violated. Right? But as soon as we get a push up, which we're getting that right now, and price stays under here, now we've got a lower high. Now our structure has switched. And then we might come down here, rattle through here, and push down. Now we have Not only do we have a lower high, now we have a lower low. So our structure has changed. You feel me? And all in all, right, a bullish structure is going to have higher highs, higher highs, and higher lows. A bearish structure is going to have lower highs and lower lows. So as long as price can come up to here and sort of just give us that push up, which it looks like is happening right now, and give us a bearish structure, then we win. No, then we're good. Gives us this bearish structure. We're good to go. We're good to sell right here. I mean, we can even get in early on the bearish structure because remember, it can still give us a higher high and make it look bullish, but then finally drop down and give us a lower low, our first lower low, which would be bearish. We are 24 minutes away from our equities hour in our last session of the day. I will not miss this next move. I am a little pissed that I missed 100 pips like that because, again, I was in I can't stress this enough. I was in profit right here. Then there's an order block right here I would have got into. Then I had a sell limit in my head over here, but I put the sell stop, but I didn't put the sell limit because I didn't want to have two orders out and then go to sleep, and you know what I'm saying? And I would have been down even more. I would have thought this was going to violate that and then keep going up, and you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be safe, better safe than sorry. But in my head, I did have a sell limit all the way here at 62. I would have only got 2 pips to draw down, and yeah, it's a little unfortunate. But you got to tell yourself when you miss a setup, like when you miss the move, like when I went to sleep, like when I saw this pushing down and all that, I was like, I'm not missing any move here. They're gonna keep giving you moves. They're gonna push price up, push price down, push price up, push price down. They're gonna like just rattle you out of all these positions. So right, it's not about chasing the move, it's about letting the move come to you. Let the move come to you. I'm on 5-minute candles, 15-minute candles for a reason. I want to take out as much noise from the market as possible, even taking out the 200 moving average. I have it there for reference, but I'm not depending on it. Let me see what that 1-minute chart looked like. Mm-hmm. Man, that's crazy. It came right back up to my entry, pushed down. Like, I mean, I had no drawdown on that position. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the way through the 4 o'clock hour. Like that's just so sad to me. Like all I had to do was stay up for 2 extra hours and just stare at the chart, and I couldn't do that. I don't know why I went to sleep. I don't know what happened. Like I was that exhausted. You know what I'm saying? It's upsetting because I got triggered at 4 a.m. and then by 6 a.m. the price was reversing on me. Then by 6:20 I got stopped out. This is all a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can see this bullish pin bar. So they're trying to induce longs, but they're trapping longs as well. That's what I'm noticing. They're trying to trap the guy who's long right here. and not letting him get out, and then they're gonna just dump it on him. Probably pull back to Sunday's opening price. 8:40 a.m. now. We are 20 minutes out from the beginning of the equities hour. Of the equities hour of New York session. And remember, the longs, they still think that this is going to go up because there's a trend line. This is why I have a trend line there, because they think it's going to be a continuation to the upside. But I have a big feeling that this is just going to go like this and take out the guy who's long over here. I have a big feeling because they're trying to create this false bullish structure, which is higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. Can already see right through that. Yes, I'm going to lower my lot size. I'm not sure why I risked so much. There's a reason why they say don't over leverage. I have too small of an account for me to sit there putting up mini lots. I was supposed to put up a half a mini. And yeah, I could fund the account a little more, and I think that's what I'm gonna do to compensate for the loss that I did. I was basically supposed to put $100 in there. I was supposed, excuse me, I was supposed to have $100, but I think I'm going to probably a little later. I'm probably gonna deposit another $50 into this account because um, from my other source of income or whatever, because I want to compensate for the 100 pips I didn't get. You feel me? Because I know that would only be half of what I would have gotten. Because on a mini lot with 100 pips, that would have been $100. I'm only putting in $50, but still, it's something. I think I'm gonna end it right here and kind of just like go brush my teeth and all this stuff. I really do need to brush my teeth. Did I say brush my teeth? I meant floss. I had to floss. I didn't floss. I really didn't do anything but brush my teeth. I was supposed to finish the rest of my oral hygiene routine, like, you scrape your tongue, you floss. And speaking of oral hygiene, I got a friend of mine going to a dental appointment in an hour. I should probably call him, give him a wake up call. But yeah, but yeah, I was supposed to weigh myself. I've been meditating this entire time as I was talking, basically by using this binaural beat in the background. There we go. We got a brand new 15-minute candle. Again, I know I'm really just waiting for them to push price up. Right. So this is how I trade. Yeah, fellas, this is how I trade. I box out the 3 hour window in each session that I believe is the crucial part of each session, which is 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. to 11 p.m. for Asian, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. for London, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. for New York, Eastern Standard Time. Then I look for the equities hour, which is the second hour of each 3 hour window. And also, we're looking at a 15-minute chart, usually. And the second hour of each window is where the that's where movement will well typically for New York and London and New York, that's where movement is really happening. As you can see, 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. and then 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Or excuse me, 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. Hold on. 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. Yes, 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. is the equities hour here. Then the equities hour here is um right, 9 to 10 p.m. I also have to go get a new license later. I have to go to the pharmacy doing a vision exam. So I'm just starting out my morning real early. Looking to make some good money this week. Today is November 30th, 2020. Tomorrow is December 1st. So this is the first week of December, basically. Um, so yeah, my equities hour for Sitsoy would be 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. London would be 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. New York would be 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time, New York time. So right now we're about to go into the equities hour of New York session, which is 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And we're obviously seeing that push up. It can be tempting to get to the 5 minute chart and all this other stuff, but yeah, if you were in at this with this bullish pin bar on the trend line, you're up like 20 pips right now. Yikes! Yep, that's why I put that trend line there in the golden zone, because I'm like, okay, if the body closes above the trend line, we know it's going up for New York. That's exactly what happened. That's what the 1 minute chart looks like. Damn, this thing is pushing up hard. This is what I want to see. New 5 minute candle. Okay, price is getting close to my range. I really do want to take off my limit order, my sell limit, because I really don't think that this is gonna completely push up. But again, remember, New York is typically when a reversal happens. So this is how I like to see it. This is how I like to see it. Usually, Sitsoy is trading sideways or consolidating. Usually, London is like a manipulation. Where it induces one way, which you can see over here, makes you think it's going to go up, break and retest, only to shoot down. And then New York is typically a reversal. New York is typically a reversal. So, meaning this will probably push up a certain way. I'm gonna take off that sell limit because it's about to get triggered, but I'm gonna take it off. The reason I'm gonna take it off is because the size is way too high. Yeah, that's why I started breathing, because I'm like, okay, I see this bullish pin bar. They're gonna try to induce. They're gonna push back up for London. Okay, look at that. I would have got filled right there. So I took it off because I don't want to get stuffed. But I already know how this works. Remember, we have structure right here, right? Thick red line showing us where the money is at. We know it's above 865, 33.65. Yep, got rated. Okay, perfect. Just wait for it. Because you never know what's going to happen. Just wait for it. All right, I'm never going to get into something that's like just on some bullshit, right? Remember, they want to keep inducing those longs. But I already know they want to just bring it through the trend line in reverse. This is why we sit on our hands. You never know what price is going to do. This could shoot up 20 pips, grab a bunch of fucking orders, and then just shoot down. You never know. You never know. I do have my trading window open though on my phone right now. I have my market execution order open, and I have a mini lot sitting there waiting for me to press sell on whatever price point. But I want to see a good close of this next 15-minute candle, and then I will assess what's going to happen. This looks like a perfect stop hunt is happening though. If I see some sort of order block, I will get in. Again, all you got to do is sit on your hands. Okay, we got 15 more seconds on this 5-minute candle. Again, thank you so much. Really, I really do appreciate it. If you have stood for this long, drop a like. Make sure you drop a like, leave a notification, hit the bell so you can have a notification be left for you on your phone. Leave a comment, hit all the stuff in my description for my Discord and any other information regarding my trading. Okay, boom. We got a close of that 5-minute. Perfect. Again, the market is going to give you the slow moves. They're not really going to just give you the move, you know. But I am getting ready to sell right now because this looks perfect. I'm going to redeem myself. That's right. Okay, Okay, thank God I took off the sell limit because they're going to push through, I think. Again, yeah, we could push up to 80s. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, right. I never mentioned that this entire time. These yellow lines right here. That's where I usually see. I see GU respect that a lot. The 20s and 80s. Quarter levels, it definitely respects that, but 20s and 80s. So this is 33.20, this is 33.80. I notice GBP USD loves to respect 80s and 20s. Yeah, this looks like a sell. I mean, this looks so much like a sell. You look at the RSI, I mean, I'm getting ready to sell right now. I just want to wait till this 5-minute candle closes. Because, yeah, this might say 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. And this may look like it's shooting down, but it could shoot back up. You never know. I am going to sell this, though. Okay, so I just sold this, guys. I just sold this. I repeat, I just sold this. My price is 33.62. My stop loss is going to be 33.77. And then my TP is going to be 32.42. Okay, perfect. Right, remember there was this structure right here. Remember the break and retest trader that sees this structure. The break and retest trader that sees this structure, they're just a little. I am in profit. I'm gonna be in and out of profit, so I'm not even gonna look at the P&L. I'm just gonna look at price action. Boom! It just hit 9 o'clock. There we go, boys and girls. We are officially in the last equities hour for the last session of the day, which is New York session, and equities hour is the second hour of the session, which is 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. We're probably gonna get a shoot up. I'm gonna get stopped out, which is gonna be nice. I'm gonna get stopped out. Possibly, I don't know, but it's probably. I feel like the break and retest traders are gonna get caught over here, and then it's gonna shoot down. We just have to see. I really don't know. I do like how this closed right underneath. But again, be very careful because they're gonna turtle soup the shit out of this. In which case, I'm gonna get back in at 80. I'm also gonna put a sell limit at 33.80. Yeah, this looks really textbook. Usually, when I get into trades, when I used to get into trades in the past, I would do it with a lot of emotion and I would be scared. But I'm very, very confident in this. And even if I get stopped out, I'll get back in. Doesn't matter. Hey man, I'm on a live Zoom call right now. Get up, man. You got a dentist appointment in a little bit. I'm on a live Zoom call. I know they're gonna grab all the traders that are trying to short this right here. They're gonna push price through. That's the thing. I'm not worried because it doesn't matter about like having a perfect entry. It's just about having an entry period. I feel like yes, this is pushing up towards highs, and yes, this is gonna continue pushing up. Okay, I'm not sure why I sold right there. That was kind of weird of me to do. I just got stopped out really bad. Like I've already lost so much money today. It's kind of scary. Like I don't think you guys realize. Like I've lost a lot of money today. So again, it's just unfortunate because again, I sold right here. I was in profit. I would have got into that order block, and I would have been up so much money right now. But woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? I'm not having the best day today. Um, I got home a little late because I was, smoking with a friend, and I shouldn't have been doing that. So I think the universe is kind of punishing me right now. And again, I'm being a hypocrite because, yikes. Okay, I took a really big loss right there. Yeah, I took a really big loss. I have to stop over leveraging. I'm not sure why I sold that. That was so weird. I'm not sure why I sold that. Especially if I know my bias is like up here. That is a little weird, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the money back in my account. I'm not even that mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna refund my account. It's not like I don't have the money to refund my account. I had an under $100 account, and I'm over here putting up mini lots. What is wrong with me? Live lessons 101. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put like $40 in here because my account is now down to $60. Yeah, this is why you gotta be careful. And you know what's crazy? Like every one of my biases played out. The sell stop right here played out. The order block right here played out. The sell limit that was in my imaginary head played out here. And then the fact that the body of the candle closed above the trend line, that was also a trade as well. So between all of that, that was about 120 pips, and I missed all of it. Instead of making 120 pips, I've lost so far. Let's see how much pips I've lost so far today. I've lost 15 plus 13. That's how much? 28 pips. No, 21. Wait, what? Hmm. 13 plus 15. Oh, right, because I made 6, right? So I lost 68 pips, which is a little nuts to me. Now again, GU loves 80s. It loves that area. It loves to push that quarter level. Remember, price is in a box, and it'll love to push up to that quarter level. It's pushing up to 80s now. And I'm gonna leave this now. I really can't do anything about this. I've been triggered into yet another I've been put in yet another trade here. 3380. Honestly, this is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not sure why I sold so early right here. That was a little stupid of me. But if I do get this entire move, I am gonna be up quite a bit. It's gonna make up for all the losses. It's gonna make up for all the losses. Okay, let's see how this one closes. Remember what I was saying, guys. Oh, look at this bearish pin bar. I think they're done. I think they're done. Once they give us that bearish pin bar, they're done. They're done. They're gonna keep working this high right here. They're gonna keep working this high, and then just drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Oh yeah, so yeah, remember what I said earlier. GU works off of 80s and 20s. That's what these yellow lines right here are for. Okay, I'm back in profit. Okay, this is what I was looking for. This is perfect price action, okay? I was able to breathe. Notice how I went from frustrated that I got stopped out here. Then I got stopped out again. Now I'm in profit. Right now I'm in major profit, by the way. Like I'm in major profit. I'm up 15 pips right now. I got in at 80. My sell limit that I had here at 33.80 got triggered. So I am up 15 pips right now. Now I know they're going to come back up and try to work that high up. So I don't even want to trail the stop loss. Because if I get stopped out, I don't care. It's fine. I can always refund the money. I can always redeposit the money. You see, there's no sense of urgency. Because remember, they can come right back up, shake anybody out. They shaking all these shorts out. Maybe grab the guy who trailed his stop loss for break even, get some guys out for a loss or whatever that have a super tight stop loss above this wick, grab them for a loss or whatever, and then before they shoot back down under the trend line and just give us the move down. I remember I want this guy to get taken out, and I want this person to get taken out. These people right here. Remember, second hour of our 3-hour window, reversal, New York reversal. We're getting that crazy bearish pin bar on the 15-minute chart. I am up quite a bit, boys. Let me tell you something. I had 2 bad losses there, but we're back in it. Right, and I had a little bit of a win too. Right. Had a little bit of a win earlier on 05. Yeah, so that's what the yellow lines were the entire time. That right there is what I come to find, me personally, trading GU this entire time. We have 50 seconds left until this next 15-minute candle closes. But what I find is that GU really loves the number 20 and the number 80. I don't know about any other pair, but for me, GBP USD always moves between 20s and 80s. So they'll induce you, but they'll always keep a price between 20 and 80. I feel like they keep price in a box between 20 and 80. Like they'll keep it in a box right here. And yeah, they violated this box right here and right here. But again, that's inducing people because this guy goes short. He thinks it's going to keep going down, right? But what ends up happening? It ends up doing a cycle reverse. You feel me? Now, again, what did I say? They're going to come back up. They're going to try to grab the guy for break even. So for me to trail my stop loss here would be a little stupid. You know what I'm saying? I am going to put it a little bit in profit, though, because I don't want to give this back to the market. So I am now at break even. Well, I put it 1 pip in profit. Right? And then what else? This guy right here goes short because he thinks it's going to keep going down. He got in too late. Then the trend reverses on him. And this guy gets in right here because he thinks it's going to buy up. Because remember, this looks like a breakout retest only for him to get stuffed. Okay. entry is this. Our stop loss is 1 pip in profit at 79. Again, I'm trailing it just a bit, just a hair, so that if it shoots back up on me, at least I don't get a loss. But remember, they can still shoot price back up. So I kind of want to change my stop loss to like above this wick, like tighten it up. But because I know they're gonna shoot price back up. Nobody gets a free lunch. But they're gonna shoot price back up, probably go through that, and then just keep going. So let me modify this. My stop loss is now 88. This looks like a break and retest. These longs have been having a great time right here. They've been having a great time, but they're about to get washed out. Especially this turtle soup right here. Oh, that's perfect. This requires a great deal of focus for sure. I'm gonna give this a little bit of space. I just want to give it space to push up. My stop loss is 33.90. Okay, this looks like it's about to just tank. But again, we can't be too sure. Okay, here's the next 5-minute candle. Here's the next 5-minute candle. Yeah, this is hella wipe off. Like this looks like a cycle. That was great rejection that we got at 80, which remember we know the 80s and 20s is the a crucial zone for GBP USD. So and yeah, I was looking at this because yeah, there was an imbalance over here that needed to get filled as well. Got to a high of 85. Kind of want to finally see that follow through right through the trend line. So anyone who went long, that's on the retail side, they're just like, whoa, how did that happen? They're inducing longs right here. Anyone who's going long right here, I feel so bad. Anyone going long right there, I feel super, super bad. You're about to face the wrath of the market. I mean, this could do anything. Let me not be cocky with it, because you can't really be cocky with this. You got to just measure out the move. But yeah, I knew it was gonna come up to 88. That's a perfect snipe. Super. That order block was snipeable too. Whenever I see an order block, I always put double the amount of size because I'm just like, that's an order block, you know. And I really don't recommend that unless you know what you're doing. But yeah, that shit came right up to the 88 on the Fibonacci and just dropped. Eesh. Yeah, if you know what you're doing and you can look for order blocks and all that stuff, yeah, I wouldn't recommend putting double the size, but that's what I do a lot of times. Not on this account, I haven't done it yet because I just refunded this small account. It's less than $100 in here, but yeah, uh, yeah. I raised my lot size because I kind of have to raise my lot size because if I don't raise my lot size now, I never will. You know, this is like progressive overload in the gym, but compounded. It's this hour that stuff really happens. And there is a orange folder. There is an orange folder. There's two orange folders for the USD currency, the US dollar, on Forex Factory. One at 10:45 a.m. and one at 11 a.m. That's the end of my 3 hour window. It'll be around here. It'll be the last candle, the last 15-minute candle. of this 3 hour window. Just floating in profits right now. Again, I'm just waiting for that kind of head and shoulders to get respected. It has to do something like that. It's like a tug of war. Okay, the stock market is about to open. The New York Stock Exchange, because the New York Foreign Exchange is already open. It opened over here at 8 a.m. Eastern. Now we're about to get the New York Stock Exchange open at 9:30 Eastern. So get ready for an explosive move back up and then a shoot back down. And yes, I'm not going to give this back to the market, and I will trail my stop 1 pip in profit. So I'm officially 1 pip in profit. This is risk free. I have nothing to worry about. Um, there we go. 9:30. Okay, we're halfway through the equities hour. Don't let like a few losses hit you up. Don't let a few losses take momentum out of you. So always stay attentive to what's going on. Okay, it's coming back to my price. Again, I have no problem getting right back in if I get stopped out in profit. Because I am gonna get stopped out in profit as this curls in. Two minutes left. Yes, I'm still in the trade. I'm up 10 pips right now. Ooh, we're getting a fast move down, guys. Oh my God. Oh, y'all see that, right? Y'all see that, right? I'm telling you, that shit is gonna creep back up to entry, shake people out. Oh my God, I'm up 20 pips right now. Oh my God. Jesus, I just made back my money that I lost. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm up 25 pips, guys. Oh my God. Gee whiz. Oh, good gravy. Oh, good gravy, huh? Yo, I legit just made back my loss, guys. I just made back my loss, man. Let me trail my stop loss to 5 pips in profit. So my stop loss was right here. It was at 79. I now have it over here. It's at 65 right now. Or 75, excuse me. So it's 5 pips in profit. See, it went kind of right up to it. It got to a high of 76 and then it dropped. I'm telling you, they had to catch the people above this red line. Because remember, on this red line, look at the 15-minute, this is a double top. So they had to catch people. And where does GU love to shoot to? That's right. It loves to shoot to the 80s and 20s. So it's gonna stop hunt this double top straight to the 80s, which is what it did. The 80s right here. You see that wick right up top. Yeah, I'm looking for a measured move back down. My stop loss is right here. I know I already said this, but thank you so much if you stood around this long. Again, I literally just got up to pee, brushed my teeth, saw that I got stopped out right over here. This is the original. This is the original thing right here. I got stopped out over here because I was asleep, and that's what triggered my whole thing. I was like, ugh, because right here I would have made 20 pips, and then there's an order block right here. I would have bought it right there. I would have made another 40. Then I would have sold it back over here because it stopped hunt. It stopped hunted this high, and came back into structure. So that all of that would have been like 100 and something pips. Then I would have got right back in here because the bullish pin bar right here. So that would have been another what? Um, Another 40 pips. So that would have been like what, 140 pips, and I would have got right back into that because I already know that GU works in 80s and 20s, and there was a double top on the 15-minute chart, and that needed to get violated. That needed to get rated. Again, here's the double top on the 15-minute chart. This right here, this red line, and that needs to get rated. And GU loves to move in 20s to 80s. It loves to hit those numbers. That's the range it loves. So, in my experience, so that would have been another 20 right there. So yeah, that's like 150 pips. If you're using a mini lot, that's $150. My stop loss is right here. Right, because if price is truly a staircase, it wouldn't come right back up. It would probably come up to right there. Again, now they want to shake out. Remember, there's people that get wiped out, there's people that get shaken out, and there's the still thinks. What needs to happen for the people who are long right here, right here, right here, right here? What needs to happen for them to finally realize that this trend is not in their favor? Right. We need to create a lower high. We have to create a lower high. Right? Because think about the psychology behind this, right? We have to create a lower high, and we have to create a lower low. We have to create a lower high and a lower low. Again, this is iffy. I don't know what they're gonna do, but also somebody probably just bought this. So this has to get violated. I would want this 15-minute candle to close below this red line, which is 64. Yeah. This candle has 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. I'd love to see measured move back down. Yeah, this is like re-entries right here. This is like an order block because they bought it right here, so they could then sell it later. So you could say this is an order block. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I'm long, I'm sweating right now because I'm like, wait a minute, is this? And then you kind of just start overthinking the trend, and you're like, oh no, this is gonna go off, sell off, huh? Okay, we got about 50 seconds left for this 5-minute candle to close, which is also the close of the next 15-minute candle. And again, if it closes below, that's beautiful. Again, I'm looking for market structure. Ultimately, I'm looking for market structure to change from higher high, higher low to lower high, lower low, and take out this guy right here. Everybody who's long right there. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, you can't just be recklessly getting into the market. You have to have a choice. The thing is, it's just the fact that I was in profit here, but I went to sleep. That's a little upsetting because I would have been able to just grab some pips right there, grab the order block. I would have been somewhere in between there. Probably would have gotten there. Probably would have waited for it to pull into here though first. Yeah, I would have waited. So still, that would have been over 120 pips, something like that. There we go. Brand new 5-minute candle. Brand new 15-minute candle. Again, we're looking for market structure to change from higher highs and higher lows higher highs and higher lows. We want that to change to this. We want it to change to lower highs and lower lows. That's what we want the market to look like. But over here, we want it to just kind of create like a lower high and then a lower low. So once you see a bearish pin bar, once you see the bearish pin bar right there, you know they're done. You know they're done manipulating. Okay, we got 12 minutes left in this equities hour. I love the movement I'm getting so far. I'm just looking for structure to change. Remember, that's what I'm on right now. I don't even have a 200 moving average on here yet anymore. Trend line is going to act as medium price. Because remember, this is medium price right here. Basically, this is medium price. 35. So it came right back to medium price and pushed up. Yeah, this was all like 100 pips in between all of this. Coming down through here, coming down up here, coming down, coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next 5-minute candle. I don't like taking partials. Yeah, I don't like doing that. The reason is because it skews your ratio. A lot of things skew your ratio, but nothing more than trailing your stop loss. That skews your ratio like crazy. Again, they're gonna come up to try to scare people out one more time. I'll take a re-entry if it does come back up there. So I have my trading already open, ready to take another sell. Hey, this looks misleading. It looks like the longs think they're still winning, which they are. But okay, who's gonna get shaken out? The shorts. Who's gonna get wiped out? The longs. So the shorts, whoever's short here, you're not wrong, but you might be early. We might be too early. We might be too early. We got 2 minutes left for this 5-minute candle. It is 57 degrees where I'm at over here in New York City. 15-mile-an-hour winds coming in from the east. This whole week, this first week of December is looking like all 40s. Temperature is going to be in the mid 40s, so that's what we're looking at. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 9:55 a.m. Okay, yep, we're about to get a new 5-hour close or 5-minute close in about 20 seconds. And again, it's all about having no emotion in these trades. You're not tying yourself to, because I woke up very frustrated and now I'm not very frustrated anymore, because once you breathe out your, and I put a binaural beat in the background, but once you sort of breathe out all of your all of that, like, frustration, and you kind of just focus on the charts and you look what you know what you're looking for, you don't really get scared to jump into anything because you know what you're looking for. Now again, I know what they're doing here. They're trying to get people to keep going long right here. So they'll simply just get right back in. Okay, guys, we are down to our last 3 minutes here, 3.5 minutes here in the 9 o'clock hour. This is the second hour of the 3-hour session, of the 3-hour window, excuse me. Our 3-hour window ends at 11. So I'm just looking for a reversal, which we already kind of got here. But again, nobody gets a free lunch. Nobody's just going to get a free trade. They're going to come back on us. Got about 3 minutes left. The 15-minute makes things so clear. That's so true. This order block on the 15-minute, and then this close above the body of the candle, closed above the trend line after it did a false breakout of it. So that was beautiful. Yes, I will be looking to get back in if I get stopped out in profit. I will be looking to get back in. They want to keep that bullish structure so bad. I'm gonna have a sell stop sitting right at 64. They just want to keep pushing price long. Okay, we got about 20 seconds left in the 9 o'clock hour. It is 9:59. It is about to hit 10 a.m. here. We're going to get a new 5-minute candle, 15-minute candle, and 1-hour candle. Again, they're pushing up on us just so we can get taken out. But I can always get right back in. Again, I'm not tied to this trade. I'm not emotional towards it. It is what it is. That's every trade. It is what it is. Boom, I just got stopped out in profit. Just got stopped out in profit. Now I want to see how price reacts here. And again, I have a sell stop sitting at 65. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Price would be 15. Let's see. 105. So I just got stopped out in profit. I got stopped out 5 pips in profit. Yeah. Yeah, always pay attention. Price is always giving you clues. This is why I never take a trade on a live candle. Price is always going to give you some clues as to what it really wants to do. Like I said, it wants to come back up, grab everyone who's short, shake them out, and then they're going to wipe out all the longs. They're going to wipe out all the longs. Depends how it finishes off here. I'm going to modify this, by the way. Again, we never know what's going to happen. Keep your hands off the trade. Don't get in unless the 5-minute closes or the 15-minute. Remember, this can shoot right up and just grab everybody. Just wait until it white-offs. Wait until you see the perfect snipe. Then get in. Okay, we got about a minute left. Okay, we're about to close. By the way, I have a brand new trade idea. It kind of looks like this. Entry 68. Take profit is 120 pips. And stop loss is 15 pips. There we go. We just got a close of the 5-minute candle. Let's see what happens. Okay, yep, I'm just monitoring price. That's all I'm doing. Because remember, I know they want to come back up. I know they want to come back up and grab everybody, shake them out, and then push price finally. I already know this. I already know this. They're going to do this. And just push price up. Make people think it's a breakout retest. Probably rattle against the whole number area. And then finally give us that measured move down. But I got to see if they're going to respect 80, 90, or 100. I got to see. Okay, this is looking really good now. Ooh, it came right back up to 80, and they're selling off again straight from there. It's beautiful. Okay, I just got right back in. They just filled me. They just filled me again. So I'm back in the market. And I was like, yeah, I see the bearish divergence here, but for me, it's like, okay, that 1 minute candle said it all, guys. That 1 minute candle completely came right into my sell stop. Funny enough, I was going to put it at 70, but I put it at 68. So I was 2 pips off from where I wanted to put it. But if we get that move, we get that move down. You feel me? Now we're seeing an M formation here. So be on the lookout. But I am in profit at the moment. So we are seeing the M formation. Again, the M is what catches people, because remember, they think this is going to keep going up. But for anybody that knows better, they know that this is going to do this. That's what price is really gonna do. That's what price is really gonna do. And really, I was supposed to get in at 75, but I put 68 for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. I was supposed to keep putting up the sell stop, so I got a better entry. But again, if my bias is correct, I'm gonna get hippage anyway. Now, okay, I officially got filled at 67. It says. So I'm gonna go back to the 5-minute chart, and I'm gonna put 67. Right, I was supposed to sell right here. Yeah, I was 7 pips too early. I'm not sure why I didn't get in the other time. But yeah, I know all the mistakes I made today for sure. Number one, I went to sleep. Number two, I mean, that's the thing. I went to sleep. If I was awake, I would have saw the order block. So on the 15-minute, that's the whole thing. I would have saw this order block. I would have been in profit on here because my bias was correct. They manipulate London, they push price down, then they cycle it back the other way to grab anybody who's here, shake them out before wiping out some more longs, then keep inducing longs, and then now we're going to wipe out some more longs. And they keep shaking out the shorts. They keep shaking out the shorts, shaking out the shorts, shaking out the shorts, shaking out the shorts, but then they're going to wipe out the longs. That's just the reality of it. Now, when they do it, it'll probably be when the news comes up. Probably be when the news comes up. Because typically you just want to leave it on the 15-minute chart. Even this break of the fact that the body of this candle closed above the trend line, that right there was a buy. So I missed a lot. I missed 20 pips here. I missed 40 pips here. That's 60. Then I missed another 40 pips here. That's 100. Then I missed another 40 pips here. That's 140. And I was able to grab some pips here. 150. Yeah, that was like an 150 pip day with no losses had I been paying attention and not sleeping. Because this is perfect manipulation. They grab the money from the trend line, then an order block, reverse. Like this is textbook. I would have taken no losses at all. Not one loss. I would have taken not one loss. I'm gonna probably put one last little buy sell limit at 33.80. Stop loss 33.95. Take profit 32.60. I'm looking at the 4 hour on GU, and this looks like it's going down. This don't look like it's holding up very much anymore. Because it is trying to shake everybody out of this. Okay, we just got a brand new 5-minute candle and a brand new 15-minute candle. So let's see what that was. Okay, this is what the 15-minute candle looks like. You can see on the 5-minute chart we have an M formation, which I'm perceiving as a sell-off. I'm just waiting for it to happen. I'm almost certain this is about a dump. You know why? Because the US dollar is going to pop up. The US dollar is going to pop on this news, I feel. I really do feel it's going to pop up. The forecast is looking good for stuff. I'm not sure why I picked 75 for the sell stop. Oh, I'm gonna study up. I'm gonna go crazy today, so that tomorrow, Tuesday, I wake up when I wake up, or when I'm gonna wake up at like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. I'm gonna get my move. I'm gonna see my order blocks. I'm gonna see bias. I'm gonna see exactly what moves I'm gonna be able to get into. I'm gonna go to bed at 10 in the morning, 10 a.m., 10 p.m. Wake up tomorrow at 2 a.m. I'll go to bed at 9 p.m. Get up at 2 a.m. and then I'll analyze the market, because you can see 2 a.m. over here. I would have sold into this. First evening star gives us perfect move. Then we get the order block. Then we stop on everybody who's trying to go short. But we're also just trying to take everybody out who's long, ultimately. But it's taking a long time. This is what it's all about, looking at live price action. 2 minutes left for the next candle. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have been here for this long, words cannot describe how appreciative I am. This means that you got a lot of value out of this. Any questions, feel free to write them in the comments. Shoot me a direct message. I will get back to you. Ugh, there I am yawning. Yep, boys, all we can do is sit and wait. It's a waiting game. Okay, there's the new 5-minute candle. That's right, boys. All we can do is sit and wait. We can't do anything else. That's right. So all we can do is sit and wait. We're not going to just get perfect price action. We're going to get a lot of noise. So for me, I was supposed to get in over here, but for whatever reason, I chose to get in a little later, or a little lower, because I was first gonna get in at 65. Then I was like, nah, make it 68. Then when I was gonna make it 70, price was already over here, so I would have ended up making it 75. My sell stop, and it would have got triggered. I'd be real in profit right now. Yep, all we can do is sit and wait. I already have an order sitting at I have a sell limit sitting at 33.80 to get back in. So again, 75 was supposed to be that area that I got in, but it didn't. I got in I got in 8 pips lower for the sell. We're supposed to get in up here. Okay, boom. There is our next 5-minute candle. Meaning we have just about 5 minutes here for the next 15-minute close. Now let's see what they're doing. Right? They're giving traders, yeah, it's a great way to look at it. They're giving traders a fake perception of a higher low. Right here, they're trying to make it seem like it's a higher low. But really, that thing is about to get violated by a lower high and a lower low. A lower low followed by a lower high. Yep, we're just playing the waiting game. Right. Again, the more unattached you are to the trade result, the more likely you are to clear the trade. Like right now, I'm not emotionally attached to these trades. I just get in. That's it. If I get stopped out, it is what it is. If I make the money, great. You know what I'm saying? And then you move on. What else are you gonna do? Get sit there and get pissed off and nah, man, stuff ain't worth it. Stop is 82. This has a high of 81. So yeah, that's right above the wick. Yeah, so we got about 1 minute left until 10:30, and 15 minutes left until our first USD folder gets hit for the day on Forex Factory. We have an orange folder at 10:45 a.m. for Forex Factory, or for the US dollar, excuse me. Okay, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is 10:30, boys. It is 10:30, boys. Okay, let's see what happens with price here. Again, I fully expect that the US dollar is doing very, very well today. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go, boys. Oh, shit. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this crap. Oh, yo, guys. Yo, guys, I'm 10 pips in profit. I am 10 pips in profit. I am 10 pips in profit. I really should be 20 pips in profit because I was supposed to get in at 75. But there you go. There's the next 15-minute candle. Again, I do want it to come down to the trend line and just keep going down so I could get that whole measured move. Not caring about my P&L right now. Just kind of more caring about the trade itself. I'm looking at the 4-hour chart and it looks very, very bearish. So yeah, I was supposed to get in at 75, which is way up here. You feel me? I was supposed to get in right here, but price moved too fast for me. There you go, boys. 10:30. How you like that? 10:30, boys. It's 10:30, boys. You know that, right? It's 10:30, boys. You know that, right? Even at 72, I could have gotten in. I am up 17 pips. I am up 17 pips. There's the breakout I was looking for. Perfect. I am up 19 pips. I'm up 20 pips. I'm up 21 pips. I'm up 22 pips. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm up 25 pips. Let's go. Let's go. I'm up. I just screenshotted my gains. I just moved my stop loss to 5 pips in profit from 67. Remember, my entry is 67. It's now 62. Let's go, man. Hell yeah. Drop some shit in the chat. Gotta wipe out all those longs. You feel me? Hell yeah. Price is gonna get stuffed in there. Remember, we're in the we're in the equities hour. I mean, no, we're not in the equities hour anymore, but we are in our reversal phase. You know, we're still in the reversal. We're in the New York reversal. We got 25 minutes left in this session, this 3-hour session, which I like to trade between 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. 11 a.m. Excuse me. We are done basically here. We're gonna get a move back to certain places. Remember that folder is gonna come in, so we gotta be very careful. Again, I'm not a big fan of taking partials. I like my whole vehicle to make it to the end of the trip. But again, I'm always focused. I'm focused on this right here. Price has to come down. It has to come here. It has to come here. There's no way they're gonna let those longs just stay there. They have to wipe them out. And again, we stuck it out. We've been on this Zoom call for about 5 hours now, or 3 hours. So we stuck it out. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I was supposed to go, roll up a little something. I was supposed to. I was supposed to roll up a little something. I was supposed to go eat something for breakfast. I still haven't had breakfast. The only thing I've done is brushed my teeth and taken some trades and meditated. That's it. because I had to meditate to clear my head because I was very frustrated after what I had experienced. Yeah, taking mini lots on a small account is dumb, but I know what I'm doing enough for me to get away with it. I know what I'm doing enough for me to get away with it. See, if I was up, I would have caught this perfectly. Boom. I would have caught this perfectly. Okay, boom. Then I would have caught the move back up. Then I caught this. Like, I'm telling you, man, like, I would have been up so much right now. Like, probably like $200, $300 on mini lots. So that's like, maybe 150 actually, like maybe 200. Yeah, I would have been up like 200 pips already. And it's just Monday, guys. You feel me? Yeah, we're gonna get pushback, of course. I want them to come back up, take take this guy back off the table, and then you got to learn how to hold through that drawdown. Remember, there's a pivot point right here now. Okay, this pivot just got violated. So this is the next pivot point right here. Yeah, it came back into itself, kept rattling. Yeah, should have been in with a different lot size. Yeah, I would have been up like 30 bucks on that. My mistake, no, my mistake was I went to sleep. It wasn't the trades that I took. It was the fact that I went to sleep. And the fact that I even took a sell right here, knowing it was gonna pop up to 80s, and I had it marked out. Yeah, that was dumb of me as well. But I mean, this was in profit like 25 pips, and then it just reversed on me while I was sleeping, and it stopped me out. But that was 25 pips in profit. I just couldn't collect it because I was asleep like an idiot. And yes, this wick needs to get refilled. So yeah, this is just let price action just do its thing, you know, because we are getting a rejection of this zone right here, which is looking good. Yeah, that whole fear of getting into trades and stuff like that, I lost that already. And you know what it took? It took me blowing 7 accounts. It took me, getting into losses and flipping the room over and getting mad and not understanding how the market moves and not understanding market structure. Do you notice I have no moving averages on this chart. All I'm using is pure price action to figure out where the next price action is going to go. You know what I mean? And I'm just using structure. Just in general, I'm just using structure. I am up. Let me see how much I'm up right now. I'm up 21 pips, 22 pips. Yeah, so I got a mini lot up right now, so I'm up $22. That's right. Yeah, I want to see it come down to the trend line, break it, or at least make it seem like it's gonna hold it and then push down. Let me bring up that 200 moving average though real quick just to see something. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna come back down to the hourly moving average. Remember, I want it to come all the way back down here and grab this guy that's long. So the 1 hour neutrality, I call that neutrality, 200 moving average. And we can go all the way to the 4 hour, violate that whole trend line. So the guy that's long right here gets wiped out as well. So I believe price is going to come all the way back down to like the higher 3100s, like 3190s. Like it'll be eventually, but it'll be like sometime this week. It's going to reach an all-time low and all that stuff. So hell yeah, I'm feeling really good about today for sure. Isn't that funny how your mood just changes once you're like just like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have mood swings and emotional intelligence issues, you shouldn't be trading, or you should be trading, but you should be learning how to control your emotions, which is what I've done. Now again, remember this folder is about to give out, so put your stops in profit. I'm gonna trail to 10 pips in profit. I want to at least lock in $10. Okay, I'm 10 pips in profit. So my stop loss is right here. My stop loss is right there. Right, technically it's a stop profit. And here's structure. Okay, we have about 1 minute and 30 seconds left here before this candle, this next 15-minute candle opens. And we have to remember one thing here, okay? We just hit the trend line. Okay, so we have another double bottom situation going on here, right here, right? And again, let me make this like white, something. I'm going to copy this. This is 3340s. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. There you go. That's what I was looking for. There you go. Wipe out anyone who's long right there. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Perfect. Exactly. Exactly. This is what I've been saying all morning, guys. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. My account just dropped, just went over $100. I'm up $35 now. That's perfect. I just trailed my stop. That's right. 47.8. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Perfect. That's what I want to see. Perfect. 1445, 1045. There you go. We got that USD folder. It is looking like the US dollar is very, very bullish right now. Let's go back up to the DXY real quick. Yes, the dollar is very bullish right now, meaning GU is very bearish. Perfect. Came back down to that range of the opening of New York session, which was 8. I have trailed my stop profit. To 47. I am now 20 pips in profit guaranteed. So worst case scenario, I get stopped out 20 pips. Caught this crazy ass sell. Crazy sell. I'm up $40. Sorry, I was just doing a video. Crazy sell. I'm up $40. Okay, here it's starting to reverse a bit. We're just checking to see what's happening on the 1 minute chart. Never getting cocky, always being humble about it. Okay, what price is doing? What is it doing? Okay, perfect. And what else is price doing? Okay, perfect. Because forget about the RSI, forget about this, forget about that. You always got to look at structure itself. Look at structure. That's what matters. Structure. Even though that stuff is great, you can have a nice RSI all you want, but make sure you're looking at structure. I feel like I just kind of want to take my money off the table because I'm up so many pips. But I already know this is going to give us that measured move back down. I've now moved my stop loss to 37. My stop profit, excuse me. So worst case scenario, I get stopped out 30 pips in profit. Yes, price does move slow enough for you to catch it. That's right. It does move slow enough for one to catch it. Oh, guys, this is a beautiful sell this morning. Oh, wow, that. So let me delete this sell limit. Yeah, I'm up like 50 pips, which is pretty crazy. Okay, it finally came back down to the 20s. Let's see how price reacts here. because I'm up quite a bit. So I got to be very careful here how I go about this. I am up quite a bit. That's right. I think I'm going to take my money off the table. Yep, I just took my money off the table, guys. I just sold right there. I repeat, I just sold. I just sold my entire position at 25. Let's go. Let's go. We're about to get a reversal right now. It's about to reverse on us. You can already see it. Take profit, guys. Take profit. Take profit. Take profit. I took profit. I took the whole thing. Forget partials. I took the whole thing off. I took the whole thing off. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. $42 on a mini lot. That's 42 pips. I made 42 pips, though. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's what happens when you focus, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hell yes. 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 Absolutely. Absolutely. That's how you compound the account. There you go. You see why I took profit though, right? Because I saw that I was gonna push up. I'm telling you, I could read these markets. I'm telling you, I could read these markets. That's why I took it off the table. I wasn't gonna let them give me them 10 pips back. I could read the market. Look, that's why I had the 1 minute chart up, because you see the bullish pin bar, you see the bullish divergence, so they want to push back up. That's right. That's why you got to read the market. I really does this though. I really does this. I really do this though. Because the thing is, I was gonna get back in, but I didn't want to be that quick on y'all. I was like, all right, let me get back in with a mini lot. Let me take it up the other way, but I don't want to get too cocky. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too cocky. I just want to take my 40 pips, get out, because I already fucked up this tonight. It always comes back to this, right? I fucked this up. I fucked this up. This was a perfect order block. I would have just put so much size on there. And then this is the M formation. Boom, New York reversal. You know, textbook. 10 again. We knew that from 10:45 to 11 there was going to be a big move because of the Forex Factory orange folder on the US dollar. Mm-hmm. Now the US dollar is getting a pump up. It's funny because I was going to get back in this because I was like, okay, this is probably going to push back up. Because, oh, well, because I saw the bullish pin bar in the 1 minute, and also I saw bullish divergence here. Look, guys, I'm done at this point. I'm already net profitable for the day. Those two kind of big losses that I ended up getting, they got wiped out. Like, it's now a net profit now. So I lost 15 bucks, then I lost $12, but then I made $5, then I made $42. So I made, and then earlier I made $7. So if you do the math, I made $7, I made $5, I made $42, but then I lost 13 and I lost 15. So I ended up with a net profit for the day of $25.95, $26. $26. Yep, $26 on an $82 account. How much growth is that? I am about to look that up right now. Oh yeah, that was a perfect buy on the 1 minute, but I didn't want to stretch my luck. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes it's better to let the move go than it's better to be safe than sorry. It's better to be safe than sorry. Trust me. You might get into something that looks good and then you get stopped the fuck out. Why did I think this was going up? Okay, two confirmations. One, the 1 minute pin bar, which shows us that this is done going down. Number two, the bullish divergence on the RSI. And number three, the fact that it hit 3320. Remember what I said, GU loves to move within the range of 80s and 20s, 80s and 20s, which I have highlighted here with these yellow lines. So that was my third confirmation. It hit my yellow line. Once my yellow line gets hit, that's a big alert on the currency pair, because this currency pair loves to stay between 80s and 20s. So for me, it's like, yeah, let me take out the stop profit. It loves to move between 80s and 20s. So for me, once price hits 80 or 20, that's a high alert to me. That becomes a high alert trade to me, if that makes any sense. That's either you get in or you get out, depending on what direction you were in. So in this case, we would get out and we would get back into the other direction. Same size, mini lot, that's right. And we would have grabbed another $20 there. Yeah, that was a great trade. Great trade. That was beautiful, guys. Yeah, I think I'm because we got 2 minutes left here until 11 a.m. So that's going to be the end of this live stream here. I will be uploading this on my YouTube channel, of course. All my sessions will be on YouTube. And yeah, we stuck to our rules. We didn't I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't over leverage, because that is already that is over leveraging what I just did. But again, I know what I'm doing. So that's why I was able to risk a little bit more. Yes, this is going to push back up. I believe this is going to push back up, take this imbalance out. This imbalance is going to push back up to highs, probably turtle super, or it's probably going to stop hunt it. I don't want to use these other terms, but stop hunt it, and it's going to come down, manipulate. I'm finding that out right now. Right, I grew the account from $81 to $107. That's a $26 increase, or a 32% increase. I made 32% on my account just now. 32%. Yeah, sometimes you got to take big losses so you could get, sometimes you got to take little medium losses so you could get massive wins. Me, I take medium losses so I can take massive wins. The reason I do that is because I know what I'm doing and I'm sniping the market. Again, there's a reason why I was comfortable putting a mini lot right here on an $80 account, because I knew it was going to violate this Asian range, this Sid toy range, because I already know how this market moves. And I already knew it wanted to come down to Sunday opening price to retest it. And I already knew it wanted to come down to 33.20, because GBP USD loves to come down to 20s and 80s. So I knew it was going to at least come down to this 20, and it could have possibly even went down to 32.80s and then popped up, because it loves to just go to 20s and 80s in general. Yep, and I would have got into this order block very comfortably as well. I would have probably put 2 mini lots, a 0.20. Whenever I see an order block, I said this earlier, whenever I see an order block, I usually put double the amount that I put on a regular trade, because number one, I know the drawdown is going to be very minimal. So I'm still risking the same amount of pips, if that makes any sense. The same amount of I'm risking the same amount of money, because my stop loss is lower. It won't be 15 pips, it'll be like 8 pips. But also, if it's an order block, you know that price is just going to head in your direction. So why not just put on a little bit more size? Scared money don't make none. That's right. right? If you know what you're doing and you're confident in your trade and you see the order block and you see the confirmations and you see where you are in the 3-hour window of each session, then you will be confident putting up more size, which is why I'm confident putting up mini lots now. For a long time, I was putting up half minis or 0.05s, excuse me, 0.02s, 0.01s, 0.03s, 0.05. Like, I'm like, okay, I got to get to the mini lot eventually. So I'm on the mini lot now, and I've ranked up on myself. I'm on the mini lot now. It is November 30th, and tomorrow's the first day of December. It's December 1st. So, you know, so yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I'm starting out and that's right. It is 11:01 a.m. So we are done. We are at the end of our session. And what I was just saying is, yeah, I'm starting out the first week of December here, very, very strong. I'm up 32% on the account. And again, I'm not gonna just start raising my size out of nowhere now and start doing 0.2s or nothing like that. This whole week, I'm just gonna trade mini lots. That's all I'm gonna do is mini lots. But I'm going to be sticking to this strategy that I know of, which is pure price action. Let's turn off this 200 moving average. Just look at price action and look at where the money is at. Look at who's in the money, where the money is at, and why it wants to be grabbed in the first place, and what is happening. Where are we? What session are we in? And what is happening? Is there manipulation happening? Is there a low? Is there a high being worked? See, when they come up and do this, when the institutions come up and they go like this to price, this is called working the high. When they go like this and they kind of one touch, two touch, three touch, maybe a fourth touch, that's called working the high. They're sitting there working the high. That's what they love to do. So you got to say, okay, and so in this, so let's say I don't have, damn, yeah, price is going crazy right now, huh? So let's say I don't have these sessions marked out like this or anything, right? And this is just a blank canvas like this, right? Then how do I know what's going to happen? Well, it's almost like when you put a UV light or a black light inside of a room that is dark and you can see all the fingerprints and stuff that you wouldn't be able to see otherwise. That's basically like putting a UV ray. You see what I'm saying? On price action. This is before, this is after. If I don't know that this is London session, and if I don't know that this is Asian range Sitsoi session, then I will have a very tough time being able to sell right here. Because there's no way I know that this is going to sell off. I think this is going to keep going up because it looks like an uptrend. You feel me? It looks like an uptrend. But really, you got to look at structure. They form the M right there, and there's where you take your sell, right here, right on the stop hunt. Because remember, they're going to push price like this, right? Or whatever. But remember, there's a zone right here. Then there's a wick that gets posted right here. That's the stop hunt. They're shaking traders out that went short, that are going short here because they see a double top. So they're shaking them out, but they're going to give them price. Perfectly, they're going to give them price. You feel me? They're going to give you price perfectly for the move back down. Eventually, we will raid this low as well. You feel me? Now let's go back to my chart. You feel me? You see that difference? Okay, now it looks like a cheat code, right? Now I know where Asian range is at. Now I know where Sitoy, the focus of Sitoy is at. Now I see the focus of London, and now I see the focus of New York. Let's readjust the New York range a little bit. And by being able to mark out these sessions and marking out these little pivot points, like this pivot point right here, this pivot point right here, being able to mark out those pivot points and also marking out the crucial ranges, which is 80s and 20s with this yellow line, with these yellow lines, being able to mark down the pivot points and the range of a currency pair right there, you have the edge over 90% of traders without using any moving averages. Had that binaural beat up the whole time. But yeah, I mean, this is the end of my session. I already made my pips. I made my little 40 pips. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Now net, I'm up. Technically, I'm up. Yeah, I'm up 33 pips on the day. Yeah, my final stats for the day is 33 net pips. I really was supposed to be, I was supposed to be up about 100 net pips, 120, because remember this, I always point back to this because this screwed me up. I fell asleep around here. I remember my mom came into my room telling me she wanted me to help her roll some weed or something, and then like I gave her a paper from my book bag, and then I fell asleep. I literally just fell asleep, literally. And then this happened right after I gave her the paper. I fell asleep, missed the order block right here. Would have got in. I know I would have got in because I got into this. And I grabbed my little 45 pips, whatever, 42. How much was that? Yeah, it was a 42 pip drop that I got grabbed because I knew they were going to shoot price back up. So I just grabbed my money. How did I know? I already explained that for sure. Yeah, right here. Once you know where Sid Toy session is, London session is, and New York session is, you're good. Once you know where the focus of each session is at, once you know where all the pivot points are at, and once you know where the range of that currency is at, you have that much, that you have the edge. Right there, you have the edge. Right there, you have the edge. I wish I was kidding. Look, I have the yellow line, and this I mean, I have the live stream to prove it. But if we replay this, yeah, I mean, I said that these yellow lines mark out the true range of GBP USD because these yellow lines is 80 and 20. That's the range that GBP USD loves to follow. So look, I can't make this up. Look at this. It perfectly respects 80s right here, right? Creates an M formation, comes down and perfectly respects the 20s and then shoots up. And now it's respecting the trend line. I'm telling you, this is, I cannot make this up. You saw it live. That's all the proof. The proof is in the pudding, okay? I marked out the range of the currency, which was between 20s and 80s. That's all I did. And look, it's respecting it to the T. I can't make this up. It's bouncing right between that range, 80s and 20s, okay? Thank you for joining me. I don't want to stay on any much longer because I already grabbed all my pips. We already are done with Sid Toy session, London session, and New York session. I already grabbed my pips for the day. I already have been here for about 3 hours. So if you stood for this long, thank you very much. You have no clue what that means to me. That shows how much balls you have and how much courageousness you have and really how much patience you have. And hopefully I provided something of value. Make sure to click that notification bell so you can get notifications as to when I'm live streaming on Zoom or YouTube, really. I have to probably get OBS so I can live stream on YouTube and Zoom at the same time. And, so I could get both markets. And And yeah, just make sure to subscribe if you found value in this, and leave me a comment below, and tell me if you got in with me, or just leave me some questions. You can hit me up directly on one of my social media links down in the description below. Direct message me with any questions you have, and I'll be able to reach back out to you very, just very quickly. I'm not going to BS about this. If you are looking for help and you really are not profiting and you really are having a tough time and you keep blowing accounts, hit me up, and I will personally walk you through a profitable strategy and a profitable plan that will help you become better and sharper with your trades. I'm going to help you. I'm going to guide you. I'm going to allow you to see profits you haven't seen before in this market, that you were able to see, but you just kept either holding for too long and you get stopped out over here, or just whatever. I'm going to work on your psychology with you. Just tell me what is wrong, and where you're getting stopped out and what you're having trouble with, and I will be more than happy to walk with you and guide you through this journey, because this is a tough journey. It's not easy to be profitable. There is a reason why only 10% of traders really succeed and 90% fail, because this is a lot of noise right here. This is a lot of noise. People can't trade this like this. Okay, the market doesn't just go straight up the way we would want it to. There's going to be pullbacks, right? There's going to be a pullback here. There's a pullback right here. This was a big pullback before shooting finally back up. You feel me? So yes. Boom. Yep. So yeah, I'm going to end it off right there. Thank you so much. Again, look, social media is in the link in the description. Have a great rest of your day, fellas. Peace. Peace out, fellas. Peace out. By the way, I've been using right now. I'm about to go to the eye doctor and get some new glasses, but I've been using taped up glasses. One side is, oh, there goes the pole. I can't find the other pole, but I've been literally laying back in my bed these past 3 hours, this entire time, with one pole on my glasses. Peace out, guys. Yeah. JM Trading out.